Hi everybody, I'm Jordan Martin and we're in a tomato high tunnel and we're going to talk about bulking this fruit up with potassium and potassium dynamics. So right now, as you can see, there's a lot of fruit that's sizing on this plant. It's actually still growing and setting flowers. Now is the peak time of nutrient demand for this crop. So it's really hard to keep after, and you can actually see here, I'll pull some leaves over, I'm starting to see some nutrient deficiencies in the bottom. I'm starting to pull these reserves out of these leaves. You know, this, like it'll be a nice crunch to it. It's starting to pull those nutrients out and remobilize them to the top. So a lot of modeling like this would be a magnesium issue, but you also be moving potassium out too. So all those cations are balancing with each other. So your cations would be your calcium and magnesium and your potassium. And while we're mostly interested in potassium, those other two are important as well, so don't forget about those. But potassium is really what moves and sizes this fruit. So right now, because we're running a little bit short in potassium in this crop, we're actually starting to abort some of the top flowers. So if you see, if you can come in here a little bit, we'll get a good look at this. You actually start to lose flowers on the top. And actually some of these you can see have set the fruit already, and there's a little fruit in there, but this one didn't have enough nutrients to support itself. It gets yellow behind the flower and then falls off. It's usually a potassium deficiency and is to be expected with tomatoes like this. So a couple strategies that you want to keep in mind would be making sure you're feeding large amounts of potassium. We have the 8-16-42 in the pink bag, the KSC, but we're also supplementing Fertiliter that's high in potassium, like the Elite, and also adding some Fertiactyl Record through the drip to stimulate that root system's ability to pull nutrients up. So potassium is critical right now, making sure we have enough to support this crop because the bulk of the weight's on here, and this is where we get our size and quality.